Hello everyone, Gigi here. I have something a little different for you today. No stamping. Look, these are my rose quartz nails and I'm going to show you how to do those. Ginger Sparks and I decided that we were going to do a collab on the rose quartz nails. It's pretty popular now, I think. I'm not sure, but I think she's using gel, maybe? I just don't remember. We talked about it a little bit, but she's doing her version of them and I'm doing mine. She is Ginger Sparks on Instagram and on YouTube. If you go to her Instagram account, you'll be able to click here and go to her YouTube account. If you're not subbed to her, please hop on over and sub to her. She's a really, really, really sweet lady. I told her the other day she was one of my nail crushes. We all have those, right? People that we just like, oh my God, I love your nails, love what you do. Yeah, she's one of them. I have several. I'm not going to name names. So I'm going to show you how I got these. Really simple. I'm not a big freehand, but I left this one open so I can show you what I did to get them. But I think they turned out really nice. I have, where is my base coat? I don't know what happened to it. Okay, well, anyway, I have a 7-in-1 base coat. You can use any base coat that you want. And I used Julep Sheer Pearl. You can use a sheer pink if you want, and if you don't have anything that's sheer enough, you can add, clear polish to it and make it sheer. And this turned out really nice. So I have 2 coats of that on this finger. It looks like I have a couple of bumps in there, but we'll be okay because I'm going to draw over them. I'm also using this Apple Barrel White. And all I'm going to do, I'll move this out of the way. I'm going to need that in a moment, I think. I'm just going to put a little bit out here. Maybe. I had it open so it clumped. Oh, way too much. Normally I would do it in the lid, but because I'm showing you how I'm doing this, I'm going to leave it right there where it is. And you can't see it because it's up here. Let me bring this down a little bit. Yeah, okay. Much better. So let me get a little bit closer here. You're still not going to be able to see that too much. And I'm going to just take this is one of the Twinkle Tea brushes, came in a set. And I'm going to take, I think the striping brush is longer than this, so this might be just the detail brush. Still seems pretty long, but it definitely works and serves its purpose. So I'm just going to stroke this through the paint a little bit till I get some on there. And then, and this doesn't really matter how you do this, you can do this any way you want. Just kind of draw lines and squigglies. You can flatten it out if you want, just bring it down. Can you see that? Okay, let's get a little bit closer. So whatever your heart desires, that's how you would do this. I'm going to make this actually meet here. And then I'm going to draw some, I think, over here. And if you press, of course, it gets darker, the white. And I'm not watering this down. I think I've seen them where they've watered it down, and I don't want to water mine down because I want the white to kind of show through. And you can just glob it on anyway. Look at that, it looks like a complete mess. So I'm going to let that dry for a moment, blow on it, fan it, whatever. But you can see it's just, laid in there with no rhyme or reason. And that clump right there, I'm not even worried about that. I'm going to go off, I'll let this dry, and then I'll be back and show you what I do next. Okay, so now that is dry, and I'm going to put a layer of the sheer pearl on top of this. And this will give it some depth. So if it's too white for you, you can add another, a little bit more to it. So I'm going to just give that a moment to dry. It doesn't have to dry too long, I found. Oh goodness, I got white all over my Look, I made a mess. Anyway, it doesn't have to dry too long before you put the paint on again. Um, it can be a little tacky, and that will be fine. I think it's all right. We're going to go for it. Let's just go for it, shall we? I want to clean that up a little bit. Give me a second here. I forgot to clean my brush. And I'm going to dip into that same paint. It's a little thicker now, but I think it's going to be okay. And I'm going to add, you can add over some of the same areas if you want, but you'll see that I kind of pushed down a little bit on that. You know, just use your imagination and do it any way you want. You can squiggle the lines, you can push them in a little bit, and if you don't like the way it is, if you added a little too much, then you can hopefully take some of that off. Whatever you want to do. Okay? You can dab it, you can put it down and give it a little wiggle when you're doing it. Either way. Okay? And give that another minute to dry. Maybe. And a lot of times I will wait for everything to dry, but because I'm doing the video, I'm I'm not going to wait. I don't think I need to wait. I'm just checking it. So I want some spots darker than others, and if you do, then you just put a little thicker paint on. Not a big deal. Let's see if this is going to work. Never really polished my nails on a video. That's why. So let's get this in here. Okay. All right. So that's good. You can still see it. The reason why you put the layers on is to give it depth. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this dry. Then I will put Northern Lights on top of that. Get this closed. I'll show you that bottle. Once that's dry, I'll end up putting Northern Lights on. Oh, that looks awful big in there, doesn't it? Put Northern Lights on top of it, and then I'll use, let me back up just a little bit, show you the whole bottle. So anyway, Northern Lights for sure, to give it a little bit of sparkle. And then I've started using HK Girl. I like it. I like it a lot. I was using the Sèche Vite before, and honestly, I've had times where the Sèche Vite actually shrunk my polish. I could actually see, like, you know, if I stamped in here, I could see a delineation here where I would have black polish here and a mark from where the polish was, where it shrunk up. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to go off. I'm going to put the Northern Lights on, and I'll put the HK Girl on, and I will be back with it finished. Alrighty, so I have put the Northern Lights on and the Sèche Vite on, and let's see if we can get a little bit closer so you can see the depth of that. You see how some of the white is in the background, and then I have some of the white in the foreground. I really love the way that these turned out. Whoop, look, I've got paint right there. Off it goes. Beauty of having a top coat on there. So they all turned out really nice. I know they're really close. Sorry. I'm happy with each one of them, and they're all different. So what do you think? Easy to do. Not that hard, even if you can't paint. I'm really bad with freehand, but I do try. I do try, and you know, why not, right? But I think they turned out very nice. I'm planning on keeping these for a couple of days. Turned out good, and even my pinky is growing. The one I broke. Oh boy, still have white stuff everywhere. I'm gonna have to go wash my hands. So there you have it. The Rose Quartz nails. Absolutely love the way these turned out. Such a great idea Ginger had to do these. So happy. So this was my collab with Ginger Sparks, or Gems and Gels. Gels and Gems? Gels and Gems Nails, I think it is. Oh my goodness. I'll have it down in the description box below. Sorry, Ginger. I love you, girl. Anyway, thank you so very much for watching. I also will have the link to her video down below. Really appreciate all of the support that I get from everyone. God, I just can't stop staring at them. I love them. Can't wait to see them tomorrow in the daylight. I bet they will be beautiful. Looks like I got more paint on that also. I'll have to wash them and get that off of there. But thank you so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. I hope to have more. I am a big stampaholic and I love stamping. So this was a little out of my comfort zone, but I really enjoyed it. And honestly, you could do this mani in short order. And then, of course, I could have put another layer of the white on there if I wanted, but I think these turned out nice, and I liked the subtleness of them. So, again, thank you so very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, share if you wish, and as always, be kind.